On duty, please remain calm if you are injured. Protect and serve.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dog meat?
Hey. Over here.
You know, that is not my fault.
Sup, the silver linings.
I tried to get dog meat away from that.
Yo, Jade Moon 9.
Y'all
you
saw
doing?
that? I tried my best.
Yo, Isaac
Right.
Ol Pixie. How you doing?
Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bully! I have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow. I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. Aww. I love you, cow. I love you so much. Coffee Boy said you're new to the city. Where do you do your painting? In my apartment. That explains it. Every brushstroke whispers, can't breathe, shackles, imprisonment. Fuck you. Oh god, this makes me happy. This game makes me happy. I'm happy. Can't you tell by my face that I'm happy? Let me take the Katamari.
Amazing. Happy to see you again to us for another month. That's 21 now.
Oh god! Help! Help!
Happy to see you again, Ayuna.
Why does my character look right? Because I have Thank you, Ayuna. OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs? If it somehow dodges... There's also one Streamloots pack still left from earlier. Just saying. No! It doesn't wait at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pause. 11 people died! I'm very out of practice. But that's the nice thing. Katamari isn't about actually being good at it, right? What are we doing?
Artisy wants you to start the level over.
What is wrong with you? You know what I've noticed with my fan art?
How dare you?
A lot of people don't realize that cows have 4 nipples. I just realized this, like, looking at the fan art that I've gotten.
There you are. Okay, you back away. Good. It's out in the water.
But hello! Hello?
Yeah!
Hello. Why am I still painted? Hello? Why am I still painted? Excuse me. Un momento. Why am I painted? I closed OBS. Oh, so this game is really loud. One sec. This is gonna take a second. I got a lot of layers here. I don't have a clean button. No, it's no worries, man. You're never required to be here. I appreciate that you wanted to be here, but you're never required. We get to jam with this for a little bit while I fix my paint issues. Why am I painted? I don't understand, because it has to play these consciously. Like they just didn't clear? It's so weird. Oh well, we're good now. Hello! I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today, and I just really wanted to play this. And I know there's options and things like that. I could play 10. I'm gonna play Eternal Calm, which I believe is the video that is supposed to be in between, so we're gonna do that really quick before we get into the actual game. But thank you everybody for coming by and checking in and being lovely and wonderful.
37, 38, 39.
So to Silver, Jade, Icy, Clue, Yuna.
2 minutes, 41 seconds. My longest.
There's everybody to check in.
Yuna, it's time!
Coming!
Shut up, Waka. There are...
You're diving like a...
I have 2 major annoyances with
You
10-2.
will always be the pro.
2. I have 2 major annoyances with
I don't
10-2.
know. It's been so long since I trained.
And both of them regard Waka.
You have gotten a little chubby.
No.
And you're not even the one having the baby.
Like genuinely.
It's been 2 years. I've learned how to hold my breath for more than 2 minutes now.
I say this genuinely.
Physical strength.
For anybody who knows this game,
You can't.
so this is technically an in-between bonus thing.
It took practice. Lots and lots of practice. I just had to keep
It was a
trying.
bonus video, I believe, on 10.2's release thing. But it's just kind of a thing that's supposed to take place after
I
10,
didn't think there were any tricks to it at all.
but before 10.2.
I didn't have time to think. An eternal calm. A slightly chubby Waka. And my 2 minutes 41 seconds.
But like,
It's not much.
can we all agree that Lulu and Waka shouldn't be together? Like, for anybody who knows the characters, can we agree they should not be together? And like, not only should they not be together, even if we ignore the fact that she was married to his brother, they aren't compatible. God, that old man is short.
Lady Una.
I didn't actually realize how short he was.
I heard your speech 2 years ago in the stadium, but seeing you this close,
I don't know, but I hate it.
you look so much more.
Hey, Ceranos.
Truly beautiful.
There it was. That took forever.
That's very kind of you to say.
The reason I've come here today is to talk to you about my grandson. He's joined the youth league, you see. I've nothing against the league, mind you. It's just me and the missus belong to New Yevon. My grandson used to attend all the party meetings with his parents, of course. That is,
It can be.
one day.
I mean, it's not an ideal one, but it can
I'm
be.
sure being around people his own age can't be bad for the boy. Still, I am worried about him. I feel, oh, how shall I say this? Like our grandchildren are moving too quickly.
No worries, Yuna.
In the last 2 years, new groups have been springing up.
But yeah, this is just kind of a good way to preface kind of what's going on in 10.2.
Everyone wants to build a new age. Everyone wants to build a new Spira. And they're all racing to find their own way to do it.
I only want what's best for him.
Oh, thank you,
just
Larmet.
gifted 5 packs to the community.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, because I guess along the terms of like
Sometimes
Streamwood stuff, I'm only gonna have tomorrow's streams before we do Demo Spree, which is gonna be the last day of
I worry too.
my
I just
current
have to
Streamwood
tell
goal. So
myself
any and all support really does mean a
I'm
lot.
doing the right thing. I understand how you feel. But Tastio, maybe you should
So,
talk
for anybody who doesn't know, basically, the premise of 10 was
a
you
different path.
kill what is essentially
Everyone wants the
God.
same for Spira, as we all do.
You are fighting what is essentially God, and your whole purpose is to take down God and stop God from coming back every 10 years or so. I think it was 10 years. Stop God from coming back every 10 years and killing everyone. It was a problem. Oh, that's awesome, Icy. Yeah, but usually you take out the but usually you take out like the Pope first, and there's a few things. Fun fact for everybody who doesn't know, Waka is also the voice of Bender and Jake the dog. And Kamari. who's also in this.
The old folks in the village, they'd like to see you get, you know.
And who is it?
Walker, your foot's going through the bridge.
Well, they're saying it's the son of the chairman of New Yevon, yeah?
Tell them no. He would only use me.
It was really, I would say a lot of the killing God specifically, like the stuff that involved killing God. Bender as in Futurama, yes.
I'll go tell them myself.
No, you leave that
The
to me,
killing
yeah?
God thing, I think really, like I'm thinking back to the other ones and they all had kind of like interesting things going on, but I think the first killing God one was 10, wasn't it? Cause yeah, it's,
Lady Yuna, allow me to introduce myself.
and that's Robin
My name is
from
Yael.
Teen Titans.
I come on Youth League business. I bring a message for you from our leader, Maven Nuge.
She's not interested in joining, yeah?
Oh?
Is that why you've come?
That is
But,
correct,
like-
my lady.
I'm sorry, but I will not be joining any group.
Perhaps the lady will
Oh, that's
start a
awesome,
group
I
of
see.
her own.
Leave us, please.
But yeah, like out of all the games, I'm just thinking Riku's great. Riku's voice actor sucks. But no, Brain. No, but like 10 to 12,
She's been traveling around Spira
13 was, yeah, 13.
and teaching people.
13-3,
It's tiring work, but you
14.
wouldn't know it from looking at her.
not 15. Wait, no, yeah, well, no, not 15.
Cut it out.
And not 16. But yeah, you had quite a few they went on a kind of spree of killing gods,
Back in the
didn't they?
village. Go say hi, yeah?
You bet.
Because yeah, 10, 12, 13, 13-3,
Same as always.
and 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, five of them pretty much. Almost consistently.
Is Kamari still on Mount Gagazet?
Yeah, he's been up there teaching the orphan Ronzo all kinds of stuff. He's like this big guru now. Oh, that
Guru.
reminds me. I got something for you. Where is it? Here we go. Kamari found it up on the mountain.
A sphere?
The single dolphin is weirder when you think that like dolphins don't entirely exist. Yeah, like there were ones that had like creatures, but they weren't gods themselves.
I know you're listening. If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner. What would you do if you were me?
Now that's Ratchet, right?
Let me out! I want to see her!
Yeah, that's Ratchet. That's James Arnold Taylor. He's in a lot of things. He's also Obi-Wan Kenobi. But like that's Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
It was a voice from the past.
Yeah.
No. It was a voice that's never left me.
It's also Johnny Test. We can just consider it being Johnny Test.
I mean, is that really him? Is he? What's going on?
I'm not sure.
I like how the HD remaster thing, which is what we're playing right now. It's a little bit funny looking at Riku, because you look at Riku and it's like, it did Riku dirty around the eyes. She looks so tired.
That's the tricky part.
And she's
I know. Kimari found the
19 in
Let's
this?
go talk to him.
Whoa. You sure you're ready to just run off? Can't you wait until we find out a little more first?
And just who's supposed to do the finding out?
Leave that to us. I'm sure.
You know what? Valid point, Clue. Valid point.
I volunteer to ask him myself.
Beat it, yeah.
Understood. I shall return as soon as possible with a full report of our investigation.
He was in so many games as like random nobodies, specifically JRPGs, if I'm remembering correctly, because he was in Dot Hack for quite a few voices as well.
She's booked solid for 3 months, yeah? And everybody wants to see her.
Oh yeah? Well, what about what she wants?
Well, yeah, but... Okay, maybe once things calm down, you know?
Maybe once things calm down.
Don't, Waka. What then, huh? I don't believe it. After everything Yuna did for us.
Right? Yeah.
Why can't she just do what
What was
she
it?
wants?
Isn't like the oldest protagonist, like the oldest main character in any of the Final Fantasy series? I think is finally 15, because isn't 15 he's like, I think he's like 28, even though he looks like, or yeah, no, sorry, 16, in 16. He looks like he's 28, or no, he is like 28, and I think he looks like he's like mid-30s, almost 40.
I want...
Like he's finally like actually middle-aged, or he looks middle-aged, but he's not. Because most of them are like,
if I leave,
18 to 23 is like it. But I think 16 is the oldest protagonist we've had that is the main character. Like obviously we've had older ones because like Sid's been a protagonist, right? But like,
how am I supposed to change anything?
I'll go.
Yuna!
I know
Dithering.
it's selfish, but this is my story.
Right on. I knew you'd say that. So, I brought something just for you.
See, and I find that weird because they could have even cheated, right? Like you have elves. You could have made the elvish characters older. It's fine. Like it's not a problem to make them older, but they're just like no. Yeah, because wasn't Tidus is 19 and then Yuna was 18?
And my 2 minutes 41 seconds.
Like that was it for 10.
But it's enough.
I think Cloud was
Still.
Cloud was 18 or 19, I think.
I want more, isn't it?
Squall was maybe 20.
Riku,
that actually.
Let's leave right now.
That actually kind of brings up one of those things that I am disappointed with in 14, because 14, the Here, have like very good like species dimorphism, like the variety. The Lalafell are a little bit there. The elves, it clearly exists, but they didn't do it. The Makote, there's nothing. The Makote saying that there is like special dimorphism is a complete lie. It is just one of those things like you could do so much. It would be really cool. I'm mostly disappointed with the Ura. The Ura are like, if you look at the concept art for the Ura and the species dimorphism they were going to do, I am so mad about the Ura. The Ura went from being like something that could have been absolutely amazing to being what to me is like the biggest possible letdown. And I hate it. I just absolutely hate it. Like the Ura like could have been amazing. Like for the male and female Ura. Yeah, because the Ura males were very drastically they had a muzzle, and to me it all came down to cowardice, and it was them being cowards, and I do stand by saying coward here because they were like, even when they finally released the Hrothgar, they only released males. Which pissed me off because they had said they weren't going to do gender lock species anymore because people hated it in 11, and then they did it again. Like, I hated it. And obviously now they've brought in female Hrothgar, which is great, and I love the female Hrothgar. But yeah, like, what the fuck? Why did you do that shit? Unless their point was, we're gonna add them eventually, but we're going to not add them so people get really excited, and then that's another reason to be pissed off at them. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the best opening of any Final Fantasy game ever. If you've never heard this, you're gonna have an earworm. This song literally pops into my head like every week.
Trying to cross.
Not now, Roloff.
Walked right into that Imperial ambush.
Yes, it is, Clue.
And that thief over there.
Y-R-P.
Nice.
It's showtime, girls.
This song is literally in my head all the time. All the time. And has been consistently since I first played this game. Oh, here, let me get out of the way. Yeah, it's Charlie's Angels. This whole game is Charlie's Angels in the best way. Yeah, real emotion is, like, addicting. Hey, yo. No, because no one prefers Brother. We can remove Brother entirely from the game and everything will be fine. Brother is arguably the worst character, maybe in all of Final Fantasy. Like, I'm just thinking, like, the only character that gets on my nerves as much as Brother does is Hope. But Hope gets redeemed. Brother does not get redeemed. Brother just gets worse. Yeah! It's great, isn't it? There's so much going on here. I love it.
Hey, give it back already!
Boys!
I also love that your first battle is against Yuna. Or at least as far as you're aware is against Yuna. Gotta steal from him. Boop, thank you for the grenade. Weaken them. Steal from the other one. Weaken them. Ow, ow, ow.
What a nuisance.
Steal from you. Ow. High potion? I believe a high potion's a rare grab. Ow.
It's out on the wrist.
Nothing to steal, okay.
Sayonara.
Wait. What? Sayonara is such a weird one to hear, isn't it? Like, we've just confirmed the existence of Japanese. Which I know that shouldn't be weird, but like...
I could have danced all night.
Sorry! No time for an encore.
Like, usually you don't add it, though I guess, I think Chow is also said in this, so, oh.
Move!
Don't fight with me, I got grenades! See, watch, grenade! I need to go into my settings, though. Okay, I can pull open settings. We need... That's good. I prefer wait. This keeps things going. Wait lets us take turns. That's all good, that's all good. Vibration on. Why were you off? Subtitles on. All right, we're good. Need to go over here, though. Oop, I'm not allowed over there. It's fine.
You, step aside.
Boop, 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 boop. Ow. Steal from the other one, it's fine. Riku, you were supposed to steal from them.
Come again.
Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, I know... Like, she runs that way, and I don't remember which dock Yuna's on. I think it's this one. I think Yuna's just on the first one. Ow. I do find it weird that they're called she-goons. They are also just goons. I don't think we needed to specify.
How's that? Out of the way!
Out of the way! Wham. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I prefer the wait method because then it at least lets you kind of plan a little bit. I feel like if I were playing for myself and not streaming, there we go, found her. If I were playing for myself and not streaming, 100% I would be doing active time battles, but because I'm streaming, I think it's better if I can just stop and I can chat with y'all a bit better, you know? For anybody who didn't see it, I interacted with a Moogle. And upon interacting with the Moogle, we got healed. It doesn't really get explained till much later, but Yuna is the Moogle there, right? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, you run too fast!
You're too slow, little girl.
You know, I didn't even realize this. I'm impressed by the teeth. Because that was actually like front and back modeled and not 2D. Like those are really well modeled teeth. Like really well modeled teeth. Let's go, Yuna! People complain about this, and still complain, that they think that this Yuna is too far of a step away from what she was before, but it's like, it's been 2 years. She literally killed God. She is able to escape from religion. And she's just trying to live outside of religion now. This completely tracks with what I think somebody would do. She also got to hang out with her cousin more, who very much not religious, lived in the fucking desert. Like, no, this is right. Oh, what do I gotta press? Is it? I don't know what my press is here. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna have to spam. Did they interrupt my move? Oh, it's R1. Got it. But like, to me, it tracks, and I feel like anybody who's done it, anybody who complains about it, I feel like hasn't escaped religion. Or like wasn't raised religious, because like it all tracks to me. Ow. Riku, get up.
Cannot be.
Heal Riku. I did 2 damage there. 2. Ow.
Sayonara.
I do not remember her saying sayonara that much. I feel like I remember that. But yeah, it's very much somebody who was held to basically be a key part of the church and expected to die, realizing she's allowed to live her own life. Like, it fits perfectly.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid. You give us back Uni's
That
grid right
was
now.
weird.
Didn't you girls ever learn to share?
I need to see that. I need to pull this up, because wait. That was really, really weird looking.
That's quite.
How did that cross? I need to see that again. Come on.
Persistent, aren't you?
Come on. Yeah, look. That's a really weird way to do the split. Yuna's in the foreground, Riku's in the background. And I forgot, LeBlanc is the Yuna on the left, is in the middle ground, but the scenery that Riku's on is in the background in front of LeBlanc's background? What?
Give it back. Very
kind
well,
of?
It's yours.
I mean, it makes sense from a processing thing because cameras would lag it down. When you do cameras, you have to render each full scene that the camera sees.
Won't be yours for long, loves.
Oh no, it's Drew Barrymore.
Go ahead.
My turn. And dress spheres are the coolest mechanic. Y'all can fight me.
This is a little embarrassing.
I love dress spheres. I feel like dress spheres were a perfect design choice. You know what? Valid point, Glue. Valid point.
So I chop things up and we win.
I also really love like the little Easter eggs with the outfits because a lot of them are references to other things. Specifically, if you switch Yuna to being the warrior class, which you aren't allowed to change out of that. But if you switch Yuna to warrior class, she gets Titus's default sword, which I'm still bothered his name is Titus. It should be Titus, but eh. There we go. Attack again. Attack again. There we go.
I won't let you off so easily next time.
But I'm sure a lot of you have seen my soundboard effect for my mission complete, which is this one, which is from this game.
What?
Also, Pain is great. Pain is one of the coolest characters. And I'm sad she didn't get more story. There we go. That wasn't the sound effect. That was actually in game. I nailed that one. I did that one perfectly.
My body
I will be cocky.
itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was frightened. Then, while I was dancing, something happened.
The Celsius, right? This is the Celsius? I'm trying to remember. One of them is the Fahrenheit. I think this is the Celsius. Or is this the Fahrenheit and the other one was the Celsius?
You sure looked like you were enjoying yourself.
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid. The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
Who is his
I
voice?
can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
Dancing, Yuna! I want to see!
No.
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance?
Brother, I hate you.
Goblins! Doing kudidok!
I've completed my latest invention.
The Creature Creator, which I don't care about because it wasn't in the original game. But fine.
I know.
One sec, I'm trying to figure out some voice actor stuff.
He's a real whiz kid.
I need to know who voices Shinra. I'm gonna find it. Pamela Adlin is Shinra. Hey, Rose. Pamela Adlin is... She was in Grease too. Oh my god, it's Bobby Hill! There's my answer. It's Bobby Hill, everybody. Oh. I don't care about trapping creatures game. I genuinely do not. It is not a feature of the main game. Why would I want this? I don't care. It's not. It's just the name. That's not connected. That's just somebody having the same name. So that's as much of a connection as like Biggs and Wedge. Like I'm not counting that as being connected. Like unless you want to like somehow theorize that Shinra, the little kid there, is actually the root of the Shinra Corporation as a whole, but I think we're just dealing with amusing coincidental names. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you, because I don't...
Yuna,
Has my talking got better? Yes.
Quite a bit.
I wish it hadn't,
He
though.
told me that he practiced, just so that he could talk with me more.
Also, I just want to make a little note here. Brother is Riku's brother. Brother keeps hitting on Yuna. They are cousins!
Let's go! Party! Party!
I don't think in any way that they're connected though. Like I understand they're wanting to be a theory, but it's just a naming them the same thing situation.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined.
You're not wrong, Icy, but like,
Riku doesn't
it didn't need to be put in the game.
What now?
Nothing.
Pain, out of like Final Fantasy characters, you have the best eye color. That's all I'm saying.
Still analyzing.
Greedy.
Shut
Buddy and
up.
brother
He said shut
are
up.
Old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago.
He was!
When I told him I didn't remember, he seemed disappointed.
Having fun?
You bet! It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering...
I also love that there's just a regular car engine over there. Like, okay.
Well... this. We fly all over...
I genuinely can't remember though. Is this the Celsius or the Fahrenheit? I know one of them's the Fahrenheit, one of them's the Celsius, and I can't remember which. I think this is the Celsius.
Don't be silly.
It looks like a Celsius. And I'm remembering it as the Celsius because of specifically... because of, the only reason I remember the name is actually because of... that I know those are the names, is because of Kingdom Hearts. Because you can unlock both the ships in Kingdom Hearts. For the gummy ship models. It's the Celsius! Alright, we got the name. I'll always check the engine room. Should always check the engine room. Because there's always chests. I remember things. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, we gotta meet our Othello friend, right? Or Othellos? I'm trying to remember the names. I believe it's an Othello. Oh, I went to the wrong spot. I need to go to the cabin. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Hey.
Now what can I do for you?
Risey Juba?
Barkeep's a Hypello.
Hypello, I
No
was
one knows
close.
his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep.
Did you ever think to ask
Now he
him?
works aboard the airship.
Did you ever think to ask him what his name is? Like, genuine question.
Thank you.
I feel like he would tell us. I can't read that.
Report to the bridge.
Take it to the bridge.
treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
All right.
Hakadab! Gagazet!
Next stop, Gagazet. I can read that one.
Sacred Mount Gagazet, silent guardian of Xanarkand, city of the dead. When the faith disappeared, the clouds enshrouding the mountain began to thin and disperse.
I do like that design there.
Ruins among its peaks. Hey,
I also really love the engines on this thing.
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing.
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
But no, if we're to talk about like same worlds, I don't believe this is the same world as 7. We know that, what was it, 9, 11, and 12 are the same universe? I think it's 9, 11, 12, and 14 are the same. I think 7 is the same as 16. But I don't think we know of any other ones. I think 10 might be the same as... Is 10 the same as Crystal Chronicles, maybe?
Disasterific!
That's not a word.
Disasterific is not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
Not the time, brother.
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
Yes.
That'd be great!
Come in.
Heave ho!
I like how Payne's outfit is just like, what if we took Lulu, but made it so Lulu
That was a little close.
would do well in melee combat.
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Keep an eye on
And also somehow ended up not being because like I'm gonna stand by this. The strangest thing about Lulu as a character is how the hell did Lulu end up being straight? Oh, and that gives me lightning resistance, but I want to go here really quick. And I want to equip. Yuna as Thief. Like, I know this is kind of a weird reorganization. There we go. I love that their art actually changes as well. I wish their outfits changed in the open world though. I think that's a missing feature.
Let's find another route.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to chill with y'all and play one of my favorite games today, and like my like Sunday night numbers or my Saturday night numbers never do that well, so I figured, you know what, I'll play whatever the hell I want.
Think this machina still works? Repost my own thing again. There we go. Push the button. But yeah, like depending on the like my weekend numbers don't do that well in the afternoons. They do pretty good in the mornings, but in the afternoons because there's so many people that are streaming, it's really hard to get the actual stuff. Oh, I meant to mention this. If you didn't see it in the Discord, hi CZ, if you didn't see it in the Discord,
I did figure out what the hell was going on with my, I did figure out what was going on with, motion, and I got it sorted, kinda.
Things are... Oh.
So we might be good. It's still gonna be annoying, but...
Disasterific! I am on my way!
And CC, it's my favorite Final Fantasy. I think the camp is so important to Final Fantasy, and I'm so glad this one has it, you know? Jump! Go up. Up. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I think that is. Crap. I wanted to go down. Wrong way first. Always wrong way first. Nothing down here. Good. Oh, so I was trying to figure out, I'm trying to think of like what I'm going to do for, Ow. No, 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 no. Hit the recoil. Hit the recoil again. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do for a lot of my special effects, because I don't want things to just fade in and fade out, right? We've done that before. That's what we do now for my outfit stuff. I want to do something more involved, more interesting. And I want to try and do some sort of special effect that's... I want to see if I can find new effects for entrance animations and things for Mix It Up to do when things appear. Instead of just fade-ins, right? So, my hope... Always gotta focus during that one. My hope is that we can do some sort of effect that is like, I don't want to call it a glitch type thing, but I'm thinking of like something that would feel like a video game character equipping something where it would like glitch in, but I don't know how hard that would be to do. So I'm gonna have to look through if there's like other entrance animations, things like that. That can be added. I don't know if it can be. I don't know. There's like a handful like that it's already got. Hey, Fruzelin. How's it going?
All right.
Is my background? Yeah, that is Burnout, Yuna. That is the Burnout card. When Burnout is played, ugh, God, there's a lot being stacked right now. When Burnout is played, things that are flat black or flat white, or at least close to white, will become translucent. So then I have my background there to fill in that little spot.
Oh. Who's there?
Hello, LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, remember that name well, loves.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs,
They have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
Amateurs, weren't you following us?
following. A mere coincidence.
You was right.
Trying to see who she voices.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Laugh while you can.
LeBlanc is a lot of random roles and a lot of different things. Nothing really standing out, but yeah, I'm not seeing much in here for LeBlanc's history. Have I played 11 or 14? I played 11 a lot more than 14, but I have played both, yes. May as well just take Ormy out. let's use our grenades we stole from them earlier. There we go.
Take this!
Enjoy your flight.
Come on.
I'll take that.
It really doesn't do much to him. I think he's got too much defense. I probably should be using it. What does that even do? That didn't heal him. Pain is about to go down. Let's get Pain back up. Attack again. Come on, take him out. Oh, we missed. I think I awkwardly need to use the dress sphere here. Yeah, I need to use the dress sphere here because that'll add darkness so they'll miss more. So back in 11, I actually ran one of the biggest link shells that existed in 11 at the time.
Well, this is no time for
Which
stage fright.
I'm still very proud of that.
Together.
Ow. Heal, please. Yeah, I ran one of the biggest link shells so much that it had clones on other servers. Yeah, Darkness Dance seems very important to make this possible. So, what I always found a bit excessive in this one for me was that they give you, so they start you out in the HD remaster, they give you this festival outfit, and the festival outfit is so overpowered, I don't even want to touch it. Like, it is aggressively, like, overpowered. I was on Veil 4 in on 11.
Let me blow you.
Now, granted, I played this back in like 2005? 2005, 2006 is when I mostly played 11. But yeah, I was on Veil 4 and I ran the server Cardians. And it was funny because I ran the Link Shell Cardians. It was the thing about that era is there were so many Link Shells that were just far too serious. Like, they took everything way too seriously. We did chocobo races and had people with weird jobs. Like, I got people that were legit angry at me back on it because I was a Tauru. I was a Tauru. But I was a Tauru. Dark. I believe it was Dark Knight Ninja. So I used a great sword as a ninja, and people got really mad at me for doing that. And they're like, "Why are you using a great sword as a ninja? You should be dual wielding." And it's like, I don't think you understand how weak Tauru are. And they're like, I was like, all right, you want to see what happens? You want to see what happens? Give me 2 swords, and I'll go in and I'll go stabby. And I was doing like 1 to 2 damage per hit at like level 35.
Does she think she
with those? And the great sword was doing like 60. Like, I'm slower, but I'm doing damage. Cause yeah, the annoyance with 11 was very much that every race had set stats. Beat the syndicate to the top. But yeah, people got really angry at me for, like, they were mad that I wasn't helping heal when they recruited me to their party at one point. I was playing as a, I was a summoner black mage, and they were mad that I wasn't a, they were mad that I wasn't a, that I wasn't a white mage. They're like, why aren't you healing? It's because I don't want to heal. I'm not here to be a healer. I just changed the wrong class. Yeah, 14 is a lot more lighthearted than 11 was when I played it. Though I'm sure 11's not. I'm sure there's also the same kind of change. Like, 11 is probably fine now with those who play it, but it was so many people were just so serious back when I played, and it's like, no. I'm creating a link shell so we can all hang out, we can all just be silly and have our fun. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be silly and have fun.
And I'll cut you down.
And we all had to be silly and have fun, and that was the whole point of my link shell. But we named it the Cardians because the whole point was, you know, helping people out who were new, and that was the purpose of the Cardians themselves. Yeah, 11 is less serious now, but I think there's also kind of that, I think there's a thing to kind of understand with 11 and when 11 was an active game. Internet speeds were a lot slower. Unlimited data on internet plans was not a common thing. So there was a lot of different things that were very restrictive. Like, you just needed to be aware of a whole bunch of different things. Like, people were spending their money not just to play the game, but to also just have the internet time that they were spending on their data-wise, and there was just a lot of restrictions that would get in the way of that, you know? And I get it, but it's like, I'm here to relax and have fun. I don't need people telling me to be serious. Yeah, because I mean, this is like, we're talking, this was before social networks, really. Like, your closest thing to a social network that existed at the time, because MySpace was just starting, but like, Gaia was more of a social network than MySpace was? And like, it's just things have changed. Oh, Gaia still exists. But I'm gonna be honest. Gaia, if Gaia were still as popular as it used to be, right? If Gaia were still as popular as it used to be, their method of making money, I don't agree with the whole selling aspect that you can sell the things you buy from their monthly rewards, blah blah blah. But Gaia itself, I would say, had one of the best monetization methods with getting the like custom outfits and stuff. And I stand by, like, if we had, like, and this is the thing we talked about with like Pedal. For those who don't know what Pedal is, it's our joke social network. But that method of customization and having a little dress-up avatar that you could customize, that's how you would make money if you made a social network without ads. Do that. Let people customize their own little avatar with weird merch things. Dress it up like a me, dress it up like a dress-up doll on Gaia. Dress it up in that way, right? And you can just make new stuff as time goes on, and people will pay money for it to customize if they like your site.
No problem.
But that would be the way to do it. You got all these sites trying to be like, how do we get people to pay $5 a month? It's like, if you gave people like dress-up areas for completely pointless cosmetic things that would just be on their profile, you'd be making a hell of a lot more than $5 per average off of each person. Like, a hell of a lot more. I don't know if these do anything right now. They do! Oh, Did you know FlyFF is still around, Icy? You can still play FlyFF. There's no download anymore. It just plays in your web browser. I looked it up a couple months ago. You can just play it in your web browser now. I almost thought of doing a community game night stream of that game. And just having us all like make accounts and just hang out since it's web browser based. Yeah, FlyFF was a blast. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm not supposed to go this way. Isn't there like a death battle with a bighorn over here? I'm trying to remember specifically. I feel like there's a death battle with a bighorn. Oh no, it's just to get this. Okay, we're fine. Red ring, which... Let's see, what does the red ring do? We've got a yellow ring and a red ring. Oh, we can guard against darkness, okay. Raise max HP, max MP, halves lightning damage, raise strength of defense, red ring. Yeah, you can have both of those. And then let's go to Riku. Riku can be immune to darkness and have the increased strength and defense. And then Pain can have the increased HP and increased MP. Sure. But yeah, like I feel like that era of games kind of died. Though like Atlas arguably is like kind of that vibe again, right? Like Atlas was the vibe of FlyFF. And all those old MMOs where you just had your 5 keys or whatever that were your quick attacks and things like that. So, I mean, there's still demand for it. People want that. People want those old MMO vibes. It's just, it's hard to market those old vibes, I think is kind of the big thing, right? Like, it's really hard to get people to go, oh yeah, I'll pay for that. So you gotta do like quick purchases instead of monthly fees. And I mean, there's also what, Brighter Shores, which is the new RuneScape, and they're regularly updating that. RuneScape itself still exists.
Sorry, boss.
Like, there's demand, it's just, you kind of... I think a lot of the things is, when it comes to stuff like that, is there's an amount of time that people can afford to spend on those games. And people really have to pick. So if they're already playing one, like if they're already playing 14, they're not gonna wanna pick up another MMO. They're not gonna pick up another game like that. I'm still amazed that Bandai and CyberConnect haven't teamed up to make a full-on dot hack MMO. Like like lately, every time I see like these like weird like or like IP-based MMOs, they always end up being real like low-budget ones. Like I know there was a Digimon MMO that was like super low budget. There's probably a Sword Art Online one that's super low budget, but they always feel like they're like 10 years out of date. But I think if they actually put their heart into it, made a proper like dot hack MMO, it would be extremely successful. They'd be more likely to do a full-on Sword Art Online one, sadly. because Sword Art is the more popular one anymore, because Dot Hack is oddly one that they just let sit on the back burner. I don't know why they let it sit on the back burner, but they let it sit on the back burner. They really shouldn't have. It's an amazing IP, and it's the perfect design for an infinite world MMO, and they just didn't do it.
Let's show the ladies a nice, warm welcome.
I hate you, Ormy. But yeah, I love this in the early game. If you just set everybody up to be a warrior, it's like, yeah, no, we're good. That would be interesting, honestly. I think though that brings up a separate point. Because like, it's not that we need a game that specifically focuses on it, but we need one that we need more games where there's more ways to progress. And I think this is one of those topics that usually comes up when it comes to like Pokemon. Why do I have to be... Give me a Pokemon game that's been worked on longer, a monster battle that's been worked on longer, where I can pick a different job, and the job isn't like, oh, what one do you want to... Why can't I get up there? The job isn't necessarily be a Pokemon Master. Maybe I want to be a Pokemon Ranger. Maybe I want to be a one that does the dress-up contest. Maybe I'm the one that wants to be a Pokemon Breeder. Like, allow those options, you know? And I feel like there's the realm for it. It's just not being pursued. It can all be done. They just need to spend the time on it. There is apparently a new Avatar: The Last Airbender series being made, from what I hear. Oh, is it out, Clue? That sounds like it's out. Your wording there. I just like the point that the only avatar that she can connect with is Korra, because the connection was severed.
Works for me.
So yeah, no, connection's been severed, so you just get Korra. But like, arguably, Korra was the best avatar. Like, Korra's been the best avatar so far. What was that? You not get up there. I am impressed that Ormy is holding on like that. Bravo, Ormy.
Would you stop staring?
Right, Clue? But it is worth noting that that's just a theory. There was never any basis on that, you know? Right, Ceranos? Yeah, if the leak is legit. If the leak is legit. Okay, so let's go back into here, go into Pain stuff, because Pain had MP and I don't need Pain to have the MP thing. We got the Star Pendant, which is immunity to poison, don't need that, but strength and defense up is definitely good. Alright, time for a crab battle! Crab battle!
It figures we'd run into something like this.
It comes!
I did share in the Discord the other day, somebody made a Code Lyoko game. I can't download it for whatever reason. My web browser won't let me, but I want to play it. Your name is Boris? I did not realize its name, the crab's name was Boris. Ow. Okay, 90 with Flame Tongue. How does Ice Brand do? 94, so Ice Brand is better.
Korere, sayonara.
Let's go. Thunder should be even better. I'm frozen. Great! We all got frozen. Fantastic. Already won. There we go. Of course.
Found it!
Hey LeBlanc, how you doing?
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud.
Don't just keep telling yourself that. Sounds like cope.
Youth wins again! Well, I guess we'll be taking this.
And that was where I got the footage from. The only thing I messed up is I forgot to do the fade out one by one on the mission complete. I'm still so proud of that effect though.
Brother, mission complete!
Brother? He's not with you?
Oh, brother. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that overall, Clue. Just because I'm like thinking about it and it's like we had... Like, the time jumps feel weird. To jump that far ahead, because like the jump made sense that we went when we went from the first show to the second show, but...
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
I don't know.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
I don't know.
I'm on it.
Ooh, blurry. You okay there, brother?
What?
Listen to him. I love that they coded that in. Treasure Sphere, Ash Shinra, yep.
Analysis complete. Want to watch the sphere?
Yes, Bobby. Weep, whoop, weep, whoop, weep.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket. What a thrill to be able to shake her hand like that.
Think
What's
it's
her
worth
name, Len?
anything?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
Blackbait, let's go.
Gull wings to your stations. Hey, how long you plan on lying there?
Excuse me.
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island, and another in the Xanarkin ruins.
So, where to?
I get to pick. I don't care. I need to change the dress, the garment grid. We need to add that one in. And I guess why the festival is, even though I don't like it. No worries, Icy. I want to put Pain as the Black Mage, because Pain's Black Mage outfit is amazing. And then we're gonna change out this. Raise max MP. Iron Bangle's fine. Because you lose HP because of how that is. I want to go to the garment grid, go to here though. And I want to rearrange. I want to change the gunner out for that. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Okay, so most of the areas are all kind of all over the place. And then you get Xanarkin, which is considered a high-level hotspot. What was it? Calm Lands are a game. So you can go all over. Yeah, there's no mission. Okay, so we don't have any mission in some of them. But we can actually theoretically just start with Besaid and work our way down. So I'm gonna do that. Beep boop beep boop beep 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 beep. Save really quick. I find it funny though that they drop you off here, where you can get attacked. Like I can get attacked right here. Before I get into town. Ow. Toasty. But like the advantage of spots like this early in the game is you're right next to a save point, so you can just go in circles, run around for a bit, and then save, because just interacting with the checkpoint will heal you. Go here. One's down, learned Ice Brand, other one's down, nailed it.
Child's play.
Pain's Black Mage outfit is so good. But yeah, I really wish your outfits in the overworld would change to whatever dress fur you were wearing. I feel like it was a missed opportunity. Yeah, this is a proper party formation. This is how it should be. One Black Mage and 2 warriors. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, lots of easy experience here. Then we just interact with that again, and then we're fully healed. And we head into town. Oh, we almost head into town. Oh no, a flan! Get the coyote, get the coyote, and then use thunder on the flan. Nailed it.
This
Have a
must
good
be
night.
how a runaway feels after finally coming home.
Have a good night, Prusalin.
This is the first time I've returned to Besaid since my journey began.
I don't actually know who Lulu's voice actor is, so I'm trying to look.
I'm a little nervous.
I bet. The way you took off without a word.
Yeah, you said it. You caused quite a fuss, young lady.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, as long as you're okay, yeah? Your friend?
Oh, this is Pain. We're looking for spheres together.
Luca in Persona 3. Odette and Odin Sphere.
So, you're a sphere hunter now. I heard the rumors. To tell you the truth, I wasn't too worried. Gotta say, though, you, do seem pretty different.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Tubby.
Of course she was. Sorry. She was Oka in Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight.
Got to have a little more presence, you know?
Of course she
How much
was.
longer?
Any day now.
Waka, a daddy!
To tell the truth, I sure don't feel like one. I mean, how do I know how a father's supposed to act in front of his kid?
Why not just do what your parents did?
Don't remember him. Sin saw to that when I was still little.
Little.
You don't have any spheres of them?
Nope, not a single... Oh.
What's wrong?
Maybe one.
Oh, nothing. Anyway, do me a favor and go say hi to Lou. She's been worried about you. Get going.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. Need to check something really quick. I was seeing a thing in the list. Of the different voice actors in this, just catching my attention. Yeah, Dr. Animo's in this. Nice. Dr. Animo from Ben 10, the voice actor for him, is in this. He's Owaka the 23rd, which is just funny to me. Tom Kenny is a shocking one in this. Tom Kenny is actually in this. But you'd never guess who Tom Kenny is, which to me is the funny part. Because, like, there's certain voices you kind of picture for Tom Kenny, but Tom Kenny is, Tom Kenny is the voice of Rin, the merchant. which is just like, oh, you know. Beep, 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 beep. Hi, Lulu.
Welcome back. Hi, Lulu.
So, tell us about the baby. It's gonna be born soon, right?
Not yet.
They didn't even make her look pregnant at all, which to me is funny.
Ah, bummer.
Lulu,
So, care to
she's wearing a she is pregnant and wearing a corset.
Can you?
Like,
I could use the exercise.
she is pregnant and wearing a corset. If there's one bit of fashion you should not wear while pregnant, it's a corset.
So, what's so important that you'd run off without telling us? This. The sphere. Waka told me about it.
Kimari said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
It does look like him, though something seems a little off. Have you found anything?
Nothing. But there's still a lot of places we haven't looked yet.
Must be fun, being free to go where you please.
You could too, Pain.
I never
Lulu,
expected a journey
who is
quite
totally
like
not
this.
related to Pain anyway. I feel like they were meant to be siblings.
Spread your wings.
They have the same exact eye color. They're like the only two characters. I think Orin also has that eye color. But like, there's barely anyone with those eye color, with that eye color. Let alone real people with that eye color, because
Never forget who you are.
Tidus doesn't exist. If you didn't know that, spoiler, Tidus isn't real.
Defeated sin. There are those who would use that, Yuna.
I'll be all right. I won't let myself be used anymore. Not by anyone.
Love that we couldn't be bothered to have the clouds not repeat 2 feet from each other.
Kicked.
Really? I want to feel.
It's screaming, free me from the corset!
Since you've come all this way, why not stay the night?
Waka, your wife's wearing a corset. You're a horrible father already. It's not what I said, Clue. Don't put words in my mouth. No, Yuna. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The character's name officially in interviews is Tidus. It is supposed to be Titus. It was written to be Titus, but the official English pronunciation is annoyingly Tidus. And I hate it, but it is. It should be Titus because he's water themed, but no. They fucked up the translation when they actually did interviews. There is interview footage of James Arnold Taylor saying what it is officially, and it is Tidus. I don't agree with it, but that is what it is. I'm aware. And I too hate it. Wait a minute, what the fuck was that? What was the thing?
Pain gets all the good lines.
Ow.
Smoking's bad for you.
Pain, why did you attack the dead one? But no, you know, I'm 100% aware. I am 100% aware that the name is wrong. But that's what it is officially, and I can't change that. What is that? The rock... The grass is clipping through the... Okay, it's between the rock, I get it. Oh yeah, duck soup! Duck what? I love that part. Duck soup! Duck what? 9. Oh yeah, this is the code. So we got a 9 on that one. I'm not allowed to go that way. It's like up here. I know, just 9, and then what are you? I'm not allowed to interact with it. Why do you let me climb up here? 9, 8. Okay, so there's the 8. Bump, 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 bump.
Piece of cake!
Hi, big guy. Thunder again. Ice brand. Thunder again. Thunder again.
Pow! Right in the kisser!
Pow! Right in the kisser. Ow. There we go. Got it. Is this one that I can go down from? Yeah. Ow. Joa Wings, which is a speed boost item, if I remember correctly. Using it grants the user haste. I remember things. Flan. There we go. Nailed it.
We're on a roll!
Fish scale, which casts water. I do think it's funny. Like, I know, like, I have played this game an absurd amount that I'm remembering what certain random items do. But yeah, the code goes in here, which we got 8 and 9. We can't go further in there right now. We can glance over here, which I think is the swimming spot. Yeah, we can't actually go here. It's just a spot where the first game you had to go this way and you had to swim towards Besaid, but you don't need to in this one because the path is clear. Do 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 do. Greetings, child. Now there's a sneaky jumping spot here, isn't there? Hey, doggo. Where? I'm trying to remember where the other numbers are for that door. Technically, we're in a spot where I could easily guess them. But Yuna doesn't want to swim. Which is confusing, because I'm pretty sure Yuna can swim here. But Yuna does not want to swim right now. Yuna, I know you know how to swim. I also could swear I'm supposed to be able to jump up here. Like, it's actually not letting me go to certain spots. Am I just not allowed right now? We found the 8 and 9. I'm so confused. I forgot to tell you all the annoyance I had to deal with today on TikTok. Person irritated me, right? So everybody's been talking about with the whole TikTok shutdown thing, blah 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 blah. Another site has popped up and it's been all over, which I found really suspicious, right? Which arguably, if suddenly everybody's talking about something, be suspicious. But everybody's talking about an app called Neptune. And you got to go to their Discord and apply for the beta, and they're sending out emails allowing certain people in, blah, 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 blah. Which is fine to do it that way, but I don't like that they just, like, appeared out of nowhere. So I looked up the company. And the very first thing on the company page that they list is AI. They don't list social media. Social media is 4th on the list of things they mention. They mention AI, then security, something else, and then I think it's like entertainment and then social media. I don't like that it was that far down the list. Like, that feels really suspicious to me. But let alone that AI was first on the list makes me go, I don't want to use them. So somebody had posted a video saying, we should all go to this, and I go, I don't know, they're linked in. The very first thing they list is that they're an AI company, and I don't really want to mess with that. And the person tried to go, yeah, but everybody uses AI. Like, all these companies use AI nowadays. And then they started, and it was like, yeah, but it's one of those things when you're proud of the AI as your first thing, I don't want anything to do with your company, right? That was my stance. Like, I don't want anything to do with your company if AI is the first thing you tell me about your company. Because that means that is a very key part of what you do, something you're very proud of. One of the teams they're accompanied with is already partnered with OpenAI, which means they're going to be harvesting all of your data for AI. Don't use Neptune. Okay. That's what I can tell you. If OpenAI is on the list of partners of the company, they're harvesting literally everything you post with permission. I'm not touching it. But the person tried to go, well, it depends on what they're using the AI for, blah, blah, blah. Not all AI is bad. No, but it's a company buzzword, and if you're starting a company and that's the start of your thing, I'm not trusting you, right? But then they tried to go, because Twitch is in my username to try and direct traffic, they had to go, even Twitch I'm sure even Twitch uses AI and blah, 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 and they go, you complaining about this makes you a hypocrite. Like, oh, well, just fuck you then. Like, you're not even going to meet my argument. And also, working for being part of a giant company that has AI is one of the things that they've added more recently is very different than supporting a startup that loudly uses AI, right? Like, if they're using AI well, not even loudly. They loudly use it on their business side. But on their front-facing side, they don't even tell people that they're using AI stuff. Like, no. Just like you're not getting me if you're somebody that does that, you know? Like, I'm just immediately not dealing with you. It's just extremely suspicious. Yeah, OpenAI is arguably one of the worst AI companies out there. And not all AI is bad. I will agree that not all AI is bad. However, I am going to add a flip to that argument. Any company that says they do AI is bad. Because they're using buzzwords. Because there is no such thing as actual AI. They're using buzzwords. Because actual AI has not been attained. You're doing a neural network of things that are predetermined to do outcomes or things that have traits, and you're just merging them together. It's not thinking. It's just grabbing outputs. Like, don't lie and call it AI. You're just buzzwording. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. And the thing is, so yeah, that's my little thing. So if you hear about Neptune, just be aware Neptune is partnered with OpenAI. Not directly. Neptune is partnered with a company called Four Winds, I think it was. 4 Winds. And then 4 Winds is directly partnered with OpenAI. Stop by. The cave by the ruins. I tried. I wasn't allowed. That's where I needed to go. I went down there. Did I miss it? Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. I was kind of talking about this game the other day. Something I'd like to see them do is like make a collection of all the mini games from all the other Final Fantasy games and like make them
He said something about
a like almost Mario Party style thing.
I wonder what he's up to.
Want us to go find out?
Yeah, there might be fiends.
Thanks. Though I doubt he'd have trouble handling a few fiends.
But yeah, as soon as that person tried to call me a hypocrite, I blocked them. Like,
That's funny. I don't remember there
I was trying to let people know about the fact that, you know, it's an AI company. One person tried to tell me I had the wrong company. Like, somebody tried to tell me I had the wrong company. And I just want to be clear. I even said, so you're saying the Neptune app on LinkedIn that has the same CEO that is on TikTok promoting the Neptune app is not the Neptune app that I should be looking at? And they go, yeah, that's the wrong one. No, it's not. Like, the CEO is posting the TikToks. It's the same fucking person. It was just one of those things like, you can't be real. You cannot be real trying to tell me that that is not the same person. How? He's like, no, the company that runs it isn't the Neptune app. It's 4 Winds or whatever, and it's like 4 Winds, the one that's at the bottom of their website page that says that it's a combination that the copyright is owned by Neptune app and 4 Winds. 2 companies own the app.
We won!
An empty win.
It just feels so weird when people are so loud and wrong. I don't mind people making mistakes, but when they go, no, that's wrong, when it's like, it wasn't wrong though. So now it's highlighting it on the map. But I still can't go this way, right? You're not gonna let me go this way now, yeah. But it was just like, you can be mistaken, but like, to just straight up go, no, not that one, like, that's not them. Yes, it is.
Any trouble?
It 100% is.
How about you guys?
My heart is aching.
But I was like, the Neptune app on LinkedIn, the one that says that's based in Phoenix, Arizona, where this one's based, that has the same icon and the same 5 staff members, that says they're doing a social media application, that's not the right one? Correct, like, No, it's the right one. Like, learn to Google. They probably did a search for who owns the Neptune app and got that company. And it's like, yeah, they're half the owner. But like, I looked up the person who is like the main one in charge, from what I can tell, or the COO, the chief operating whatever, right? I hate her. I hate her based on her resume. Because the very first thing in her bio for her resume is that she sold her first business at the age of 10 for 6 figures. Fuck you! Fuck you! I don't believe that. And the bio goes on to talk about her IQ score and being part of Mensa, and it's just at like 16, and it's just like, you only get in those things if you were born rich. Like, you were born rich, had connections, had investments. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it was talk this up. Because it gets funny, because her first job was selling candy. And she apparently sold it for 6 digits to a local food chain. Now, the only thing it says for the location of that, and this bugs me, the only thing it says in the location for that is United States. And this is weird because other things say Lansing, Michigan, and then Phoenix, Arizona. Like, the other ones have specific locations, but this one just says United States. Why would you not have an official location for where that was, right? Like, that just screams lie. But the second job on the resume, the second job on the resume, it was babysitting. But what got me about the babysitting is it's the most talked up bullshit. Because it specifies in its description for what she did as like it like talks up like taking care of like 6-year-olds and whatnot, and I'm not gonna judge that part. Like, whatever, took care of 6 months olds to 9-year-olds, blah 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 blah. It's corny and talked up. I get that, but it's also like, okay, I'm supposed to be able to get up here from this side. I can't seem to hit the right spot. I thought it was right here. You're not gonna let me up? I know that's the spot. Yeah, you go from that to babysitting feels weird. But what was funnier about it is not only was it 6 figures to babysitting, the babysitting thing, like for a resume, talks about that they were responsible for inventing games for small children to play with for their babysitting job. Like, I actually want to pull this up because it's so bullshit. Yeah, let me pull it up. I believe this is R.M. Easterly is her name. Where is it? Small business owner for braids and babysitting service. Delivered reliable care for children 6 months to 9 years old, earning the trust of parents in the community. Provided flexibility with evening and weekend babysitting to accommodate family schedules. Designed age-appropriate games, educational activities, and creative play to keep children engaged and entertained. Offered help with school assignments and learning activities, supporting children's academic growth. Offered a variety of braiding styles, including simple braids, intricate design. Like, it's so bullshit. But also, in 1997, the business was successfully closed, making a substantial profit. It's because it didn't cost you anything. And they paid you. And you didn't pay taxes. Because you were like 13. She is real. So she is real, Jade. She does exist because she's been on the TikTok, but like it's so stupid. But I also love this. 3 weeks ago, have you heard about that upstart social media platform that's taking the web by storm? It wasn't. 65,000 signups and 13,000 beta testers. No, I'm not like, but yeah, no. So like if you go to the Neptune Apps website, but then you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see that they're owned by Neptune and 4 Mile River. And then you go to 4 Mile River, which has the most AI banner I've ever seen. And then they work with Amazon AWS, Salesforce, Python, React, Terraform, Google Cloud Platform, Node JavaScript, Flutter, GitHub, and OpenAI. Which also feels like these are all things that they use for their services that they aren't even partnered. Like, it feels so fake in so many ways. But it looks like they fund startups. So I think they're just funding the Neptune app. Also, one of the things I read about it is apparently they don't have like follow count. Yeah, it's very much they're going to harvest your data. And they're not going to tell you they're harvesting your data. And I think that's worth being more concerned about. Hey, there's the way up. There's the 2. Okay, so we got 2. But yeah, no, like when I saw it and how much traction it was getting, it's like something's up. And yeah, they're just trying to fill a void and get the money that that'll be lost from TikTok. And I think one of the big things too, if your chief of operations is apparently bragging about selling all their companies for a profit. Oh, there you are. Selling your companies for a profit. That means they're not going to be the ones that own it in a couple weeks. Like, well, or as soon as it gets successful, they're going to sell it off to somebody who will do God knows what with your data, right? Like, that's kind of the thing. It's like, I'd rather know where my data is and be in control of that with somebody who's open about it. But that's just not what's going to be happening with that one, so I'm not touching it. Maybe I'll touch it after they sell it off, because maybe the people who buy it won't be as suspicious. Who knows? I would argue, the proper thing to do would be either Blue Sky taps into this void and also takes this, which is an option, right? Blue Sky could tap into this and actually start doing video support and actually combining the two. Which might be a little bit busy depending, but I think they could do it. Twitch actually working on their mobile thing and allowing that to be a separate tab that doesn't annoy people and actually helps promote growth would be fantastic if Twitch did that. Though I think the best thing for Twitch would be for Twitch to make a secondary app and fill in that spot, which, I mean, obviously that's going to be Amazon though, which still isn't great.
We came to check on you.
Is there something in this cave?
He locked himself in.
Something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? But I thought, what if? Maybe it's for real. Then again, maybe it never was. Been so long.
Like, YouTube's been trying, but YouTube doesn't know how to promote their shorts in any
you're saying
meaningful
there's
way.
something that might be here, and you want to know for sure, right?
Because people don't go to YouTube for short form content.
I want to know, and then I sort
People
of
don't go to Twitch for shorts, but Twitch has the setup for it, but it needs to be a secondary app. And I think if they did a secondary app, I think it would work really well.
Well,
and then you could just allow people to jump between them to watch streams.
I heard there was this old sphere.
A sphere?
Yeah, no. If you are able to delete any meta-related apps from your ownership, delete them.
Hey, whoa!
We're sphere hunters, remember?
Especially after we allow hate speech, but only towards these specific minority groups. And it's like, wow.
Time for business.
Like, with Meta's new change, Facebook's new change, however you want to word it. The thing that is absurd with them, right? The thing that is especially absurd with this new change is that it's not that they said that they weren't going to stop hate speech. It was that they specifically said, you can now use hate speech against these groups. And it's like, what the fuck?
This is brother. You alright, Yuna?
Yes, sir.
Just ignore him.
Like, that was the part that got me. Just like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I haven't had any meta stuff for quite a while. I need the defense break in order to actually get through the Soleil. Or at least do extra damage to it.
Golems at your service.
No, I agree, Jade. I don't want to dwell on it because I know a lot of people use this as an escape. But no, I understand what you were saying. I agree. Part of why I really want to get out of this country. So, yeah, no, I feel you. Ow. Ooh, we learned fire already. I just think he's an awful person, and I think we should all. I think the general thing is we should all just be like. It was never a secret that he was an awful person. Like, the fact that Facebook was designed as a hot or not website alone should be the sign of fucking awful. For what it's worth, Jade, the plan is to eventually go to specifically Scotland, right? But that is not an easily attainable thing.
Find the sphere and the fiends appear.
Ice brand. Ice brand. Water.
Kana!
I don't want to. Okay. There are a handful of billionaires who have come forward trying to get rid of their money and have struggled to do so. I think a lot of it depends on how they got it, because to the ones that like inherited it, they aren't, I would say, not they're not bad in the same way that that somebody who got it specifically out of exploiting people are. Now, it is like, they do still benefit from it, they do still have problems, but I think there is the chance of at least some of them using their money to actually you know, fund the arts and help people. They do exist. Probably not in the billionaire category, but at least in the very high-end multi-millionaire category. But yeah, because what was it? I mean, I know she's not like great, but I don't think she's any worse than a lot of us would be. At least with the owner of Annapurna, right? Which, yeah, and that's one of those things, that's a multi-millionaire versus a billionaire thing. But like, the woman who owns Annapurna inherited most of her money. It comes from her dad, but she used it to create her own business. And I'm trying to remember what her dad did. Her dad invented, I think, some sort of code. Yeah, not billionaires. Like, if you get to the point of billions, you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right. Okay, we need to change the garment grid. And I'm going to put the white mage in, and we're going to replace... We're gonna place the festival one, because screw the festival list, because you aren't supposed to be in the game. And then white mage will go to Riku. And let's give the fairy earrings over. Go to Yuna, who's currently using the red and yellow rings. I'm going to put on the muscle belt and the gauntlets for a big stat boost there. They definitely don't need billions. Like, that's the weird thing to me. Could you imagine being so greedy that you literally have a desire to have more than you could ever even possibly use? Like, that's the part that's absurd to me. Millions is not... If we go off, like, cost of living, millions is not a safe spot. Now, granted, like, if you're triple-digit millions... Like, we're talking you've got 9 digits of money. Obviously, there you have too much. But, like, if you're, like, $10 million, I'm not gonna judge you. Like, obviously, you're well fucking better off than most people. But I'm not going to judge you in the same way, because it's like, well, you live in California, congrats, you got money for, like, 20 years.
Ashes.
But how far that's gonna go, who fucking knows, right? When you start getting into like 9 digits, it's like, Like, I mean, I could live on $1 million for.
Oh
yeah. 50 years, like 50 years, you know. 100% Ceranos. But it's very much the conversation, the Fry quote from Futurama of, yeah, but one day I might be rich, and then I'll show people like me, like, or whatever the fucking wording was. I can never remember that exact one, but like, but Fry, you're poor. Yeah, but one day I might be rich, and then. Blah blah blah. But yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. People are stupid.
Find anything?
We sure did.
Let's take a look.
There are no ethical billionaires. Dingle dingle ding.
This it?
Nah, afraid not.
What sphere were you looking for?
Well, it's a sphere of our parents. Chapu said he found it.
Chapu? Oh, your brother!
He was a crusader. Now he's gone on to the far plane. Sin got our parents not long after Chapu was born. We were both too young to remember their faces, you know? When we were kids, we got into a fight one time, and Chapu said, I found a sphere with Mom and Dad in it, but I'm not telling you where it is.
And you never...
So, this is the one thing I don't like. Like, I know that spheres can record memories, but they really didn't push on a lot of that existing for a lot of the random day-to-day people. It always seemed like a rare thing. And now it's like, no, they're just like VHS tapes. Like, what?
Here, yeah? But when I came to look, I got to thinking.
About what?
See, I got this picture of my parents in my head, yeah? Like strong and kind. Whenever things got tough, those are the parents I imagined. But their real faces might be totally different, yeah? I think about that, and I'm not so sure I really want to know. I was sitting there trying to figure out what to do, and then you guys showed up.
Oh, that's our Waka.
The sphere might still be somewhere on the island. Should we look for it?
Nah, that's all right. I'm through worrying about that stuff.
Nah.
What's past is past, yeah? Can't let it get to me. I'm going to be a father soon. Gotta pull it together.
That's right, Dad.
Huh. But, just how am I supposed to pull it together? Sure wish I had something to go by, you know?
You read me? You guys about finished down there? Brother's starting to get on my nerves.
It's so funny just...
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
I mean, arguably, it's the same plotline as Jake, right? It was Jake the dog's plotline when he was gonna be a dad. And like, nah, just don't be an asshole. Protection Halo! I forgot the Garmin Grids had stats, and I'm remembering this with Protection Halo. Okay, so if we go to Garmin Grids, first step does nothing. This raises defense and magic defense. So this is the one you definitely want, and if you go past the spots, you get bonus. So you put like the white mage and the black mage, but then you want the warrior still, and you put the warrior in the middle. And like the gunner on the side, and then the thief on the bottom. And then you go up to Riku. And you change Riku's out for the Protection Halo for increased defense. And you change, you go, okay, now you're a white mage. And then we're gonna do the same for Pain. Arguably, you just don't want to use the first steps. Like, once you've got it set up, you don't want to use first steps, because if you use first steps, that means you're not getting the bonus stats. Because yeah, you get no bonus, or you get here and you get extra defense and magic defense. Like, you choose it. Every time. And then we have a save point here. Because it's time to save. Because I'm gonna start losing my voice, I can feel it. After I got stressed out this morning, and I haven't been sleeping well, my voice is gonna be gone if I keep chatting. So that is gonna be where we call it for today. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, and we got to talk about Final Fantasy, and we got to talk about other shit I was dealing with, and we got to talk about people being weird online, and yeah. Thank you again, Yuna, for the resub. Thank you again, Larmouth, for the gift packs. I do appreciate it. I do need to send you on your way, though, and I think I'm gonna send you over to somebody I've not rated before, but but they are a wonderful individual. They are Hibby Sloth. Hibby is currently playing Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. But Hibby is very, very chill vibes. So go give them some love and appreciation and relax over there. I will probably be streaming some anime in the Discord later. So I hope y'all, if you are interested in that, will be able to hop on by. But if not, no worries. There's never any pressure to do that. But I like chilling with y'all. But be sure to drink some water, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch y'all next time. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.